it's a brilliant journey, and it's a brilliant life you've got. My final question to you, though, as an entrepreneur, as a serial entrepreneur, that knows the highs and lows, what would be your key message to a young Adam Ridgway, that's starting out today?
Yeah, there's so much more choice these days. From the social media wasn't an industry or a sector when we were growing up, when we had that choice. AI wasn't discussed a few years ago. So there is so much choice now. When you look at a company, I would say, when you look at starting out, don't start out because you want to be an entrepreneur. That's a terrible journey to go on. If you reflect or introspectively look at what do you value, what do you like, what do you need, and if that is the warmth of guardianship and mentoring, go and work for a company. Doesn't have to be forever, but get to a point where you've paid your dues and you've learned and you've got wisdom. So you come out of school or university, you've got knowledge. You've got the likes of us that have been in industry for years. We've got wisdom. The only difference between those two is experience. So go and get your experience. Learn from others that are far better than you. Learn from those sages that have made the mistakes. Make your own mistakes. Over time, with wisdom, those mistakes that you make are going to be less expensive, hopefully. So the journey of do not go and be an entrepreneur to say that you are one, because no one's going to respect you for it. And it's certainly the worst decision that you could ever make as the narrative. Is it because no one else gets you? Maybe you need to look at yourself. Mm-hmm. No one's solving the problem that you are. Well, partner up, take that to a big organization. Try and run that team, try and build that team with intel that could implement it. Because depending upon the business, the amount of time, effort, money, the sacrifices you have to make, friendships, relationships, you don't mind when you're too young because you don't pay too much attention to that when you're young. But when you're older doing it, they could be devastating. And you think, is it really worth it? But the biggest question to answer, I suppose, ask yourself, and if you possible answer it, is what are you doing this for? What is the end goal? Am I doing it for an answer that? That's the question I would ask myself. And it's been many years before I realized, what am I doing this for? What am I going to hang my hat on?